how things are progressing and what you're seeing so far?
Yeah, week 2 was a lot of fun. We got to put the pads on. I went full pads there Monday and then full pads again here today. And so it's good to come out here and look like a real football team. You know, you do all the OTAs and the, walkthroughs and helmet-only practices, and that's good, and they serve a purpose. But it's awful fun for coaches and especially for players to pad it up and thud it up and get some live action like we did this week.
Are there any pleasant surprises coming out of any position groups or players right now?
Yeah, I think there's some good and the bad across the board. I'd say the running back room looks really solid right now. I think we got a lot of depth there, and they've really played well and doing some good things so far through 5 practices. I'd say that's one of the strengths of the team.
And just looking to the future a little bit, week 3, what are you going to be looking for the most?
Yeah, week 3, a little bit more of the same, so we get to, kind of get settled in our pads and continue to put these guys in some situations that are challenging for both sides of the ball, and that's, you got to be able to win those tough matchups and when chips are stacked against you. But continue to do that from a physical standpoint. Mentally, there's just more going in, especially offensively. Obviously, that's a new install, so we've got a lot in, but we're not close to finished, and so we'll add a little bit there and continue to grow that playbook on that side of the ball.
And we brought in a lot of newcomers this offseason. Who's standing out to you the most so far?
Newcomers coming in, making a different, a couple receivers. Marlon Crockett, TJ Atkins are both have done some big things, and that's been good to see. Defensively, I think we've got a couple safeties. Jaheim and Montego have both done a very good job of tackling, and then up front, probably Travion Sneed, big DN from outside linebacker from Mineola, and he's made a lot of plays and very physical players. So those are some of the guys that pop, come to mind just there, off the cuff that they've had a good first 4 or 5 practices.
And let's talk about the quarterback room. What have you seen out of them so far?
Yeah, that's been good. I think they've taken the change well, and they're doing a good job. Getting a lot of reps. Obviously, things are a little bit more up tempo, so getting a few more looks and having to get things going on that side of the ball. Field generals, and I think seen some good improvement. From top to bottom in that room. Brian's had a really good spring so far, and Dalton McAlee's doing some really good things. Jefferson Boaz coming in from UNC has been a nice addition. Gavin Rutherford, has looked great. So those guys have really, I think, had a great spring so far.
Awesome, Coach. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, Axel. Thank you.
Yes.